Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Ghost Trick. On this episode, we have some options. As you recall, our original goal was to go back to the chicken kitchen and talk to Lynn. But right before the last episode ended, we got a new number, the number of the Chief of Police. So let's access it. It's down here, this new number, presumably the Chief of Police. Cross town, and we're there. Let's see what there is to do here. There must be a reason why Cecil hinted that we should go here. Got a little fidgety. Preparations seem to be going smoothly over at the prison, huh, Inspector Cabanela? We were just a little too late. So close, huh? We still have little time left, Chief. Not much, but some. We've had Point X surrounded all night. If he shows up, we nab him and we can still make it. Remember, Cabanela got a call from the guy staking out earlier in the game, so that must be what they're referring to. By the way, what's going on in the other case, the junkyard murder? Hey, that's us. She did it, huh? No question about it. She's a bad little baby. Disappearing from the scene like that, wonder where she ran off to play. More like to die. What did he just say? She did it. Did I hear that right? I think they were talking about the culprit who killed me. No way. New info hasn't been added. Wonder what that's about. Anyway, let's go see what we can play around with over here. We can raise this antenna. Nobody notices or cares. And we can move this screen and lower it. And what does that do? Well, let's see what they have to say about that. I just don't believe it. Why would she do a thing like that? Afraid I don't have the answers for you, Chief. I don't want to believe it any more than you do. And yet, after seeing this, maybe we don't have any other choice but to believe, baby. Is that the security camera tape the investigation unit just delivered? I can't deny it's some pretty solid evidence against her. Uh-oh. Evidence. Yeah. Hey, just in our range. Nothing like it, baby. Have a seat. Why a murder case now on such an important night? These things do happen. Tisk tisk, I think you have that wrong, Chief. New pose. A murder case now for the very reason that it is such an important night. Ooh, Cabanela's genre savvy. Can appreciate that. Let's see what this remote control does since it was so conveniently placed within our reach. The junkyard where I died had a security camera, and it captured the moment of my death perfectly. Fantastic. And what the tape showed me was the cruelest truth imaginable. Some static? It's pretty cruel. Hey, that's us. Silent but deadly. There's no dialogue to read, so, you know, just have to assume we're hitting on her, or something, I don't know. Hey, put that down. Ah, missed. Still alive. Nobody ever moves when a gun's being pointed at in this game, you notice? They just stand there and get shot. She doesn't react to the news all that well. By the way, yes, she shot us. I saw myself shot right before my own eyes, by Lynn. There goes my only lead. I feel like I've died all over again. You wouldn't know what it feels like. One thing sticks with me though. Lynn looked so surprised on that tape. What in the world did I tell her? So they just sat there and watched it. No comments. The truth is the truth, no matter how many times you watch it, Inspector Cabanela. It wasn't me who played the tape just now, baby. Oh, by the way, Inspector, there's something on that tape that troubles me. And what's that, Chief? I'm all ears. It's in red, so that means it probably troubles us, too. I had a look at the photos of the crime scene as well, but the place where the victim was shot and where the body was found are clearly different. Hey, that's right, that is strange. The hitman in black is the one who kicked me downstairs, but I changed his fate, so he should have been out of the picture. But there I am, down on the lower level. That is unusual. I have the answer to your mystery right here, a few minutes after the murder took place. Let's discover. More static. Thank God there's actually a security camera here. Hey, it's that cat! Yeah, what a jerk. Stuck his claws all over my suit and then he knocked my body off the ledge. Who invited him here? Is that a black cat? You got it, baby. A furry feline messed up our crime scene, and then the little cat culprit vanished into the night. It looks like my destiny of being knocked downstairs is very hard to alter. Not really sure why that's relevant. This is Point X. Come in, Chief. Hey, it's the stakeout guy. The Chief here. Did he show up? No, sir. Not yet, but... Idiot! I told you to stay off the radio unless it was important. But this is important, sir. Somebody else showed up. Our rookie detective, Lynn. She is important. We have a few questions for her now. What? You see my baby over there, do you? I heard she was on the lam. What do you want me to do, Chief? What do you say, Inspector? Action pose. Detective, get my baby away from Point X. Do it now, man, and then hold on to her. Yes, sir. I'll go get her now, sir. What's the meaning of this? Why would Lynn show up at Point X? It took the Special Investigation Unit 6 months to pinpoint that location. Don't know, Chief, but I'd say it wasn't a coincidence. Perhaps... that's new. It's a pretty emphatic crash. It almost knocked the speaker off the wall. What happened, Detective? Come in. Dead silence. Gee, I wonder what that means. Now what? What happened this time? Damn it! This calls for a telephone call to Point X. Allow me. Cabanela's really helping us out here. If he would stop posing for a second. And here we are. Hey, it's the chicken guy. What are you doing? Get your buns over here. What do you say? Oh, it's a food pun. Now I finally understand. I finally know what it's like for our poor hungry customers who have their food deliveries delayed. Excuse me? But this is the chicken kitchen, is it not? What? Aren't I talking to the police? The chicken kitchen was Point X, and Lynn sent Cabanela over there? The police? Did something happen there you need assistance with? Something happened here, you ask. More like there's nothing left here. I gotta go. Wait! Hey, check out that girl. Are we saving her life next? What's going on? Something, that's what. Something is definitely going on. And that something is far from nothing, that's for certain. See? Circular dialogue, gotta love it. Thanks for the tea, Chief. I'll be on my way. You going to Point X? Point X, and I'll leave that to the boys. There's someplace else I gotta be. Inspector, your being there isn't gonna change anything. Why put yourself through it? I have a responsibility and I'm gonna see it through to the end. Besides, it's not quite over yet. Right, that's true. Do what you must then. Oh, and he didn't even pose on the way out. This must be important to him. He's not wasting any time. Look at him strut. Didn't close the door behind him, though. What a jerk. Prisoner D99's schedule for tomorrow is blank. It seems like forever ago that I found that out. And now my mind is even blanker than that blackboard was. That was a pretty long time. There were a lot of these little cutscenes in the middle. Made me believe the chapter was ending. Lynn, my only lead, and my partner shot me. What did it all mean? I knew where I had to go to get my answers. Chicken kitchen. Point X the police have surrounded. A place where something big just happened. What will Lynn be involved with this time when I find her there? 10:05. Wow, that took us a whole hour. All that traveling around town must keep us pretty busy. It's wasting a lot of time. I just can't get the images I saw at police headquarters out of my head. The person who shot me tonight is the last person in the world I want to believe did it. Now she's here. Now I'm here at the place she and I agreed to meet. The restaurant the police were staking out as Point X. But when I got here, I found the place in ruins. Now check that out. That's definitely ruins. And Lynn's not dead this time. Whoa, what in the world happened here? This girl. Oh, the heavens, what do I do? If I'd known something like this would happen, I would have paid the poor child more. I would have cooked more chicken for her. I would have sung to her as much as she'd liked until she had her fill. Actually, about the singing, she did tell me she had her fill a time or two. The chef seems to be in quite a panic. Anyway, at least it doesn't look like the waitress is dead. But that guy is. He had a core. Let's go see if we can get up to him. Let's roll this tire and see what's over here on the left. Doesn't look like much bin. Oh jeez. Look at me, I'm dead. What took you so long? Nice to see you too. I wasn't expecting to find her there. Well, that's one way to greet a guy. What happened here? Hey, how should I know? I'm the victim. Is it just my imagination, or is she getting more and more brazen every time she dies? Not only that, but her methods of death are getting more and more ridiculous. Well, that's because I'm a detective. You have to be tough, you know. Well, and how did it go? Did you check out tomorrow's work schedule for prisoner D99? Yeah, just like I promised. Actually, I have a few things I want to ask you about, too. Sure, we agreed to use each other after all, right? Okay, let's swap info then. We've got some questions. My murderer. This is a leading question. On my way here, I stopped by the chief of police's office. Oh, it was just on your way, was it? And while I was there, I saw who did it. I saw my murderer. You saw him? Haha. Where? How? Not him, her. It was a security camera set up there at the junkyard where I got shot. The security tape showed the person who shot me. It was you. You should have been in red, based on the way things have gone. Yeah, there it was again. Sucks every single time we see it. No way. You're kidding, right? What do you have to say for yourself, detective? It wasn't me. I didn't shoot you. If I recall, this is what you said about who shot me. My memory just isn't clear on that part. So how can you say for sure that it wasn't you? Because I told you before, you were supposed to give me some information. Information, huh? Maybe that information was the reason you shot me. What? What do you mean? I feel like since she's a detective, and we don't know really anything about ourselves before we died, I can't really say we have the moral high ground here. You said you had information on the case I'm looking into, so I would hardly shoot you before I even heard that information, right? I agree, that wouldn't make sense if it was before. Huh? But what if it was after you'd already gotten the information from me? Geez, and here I just thought we were delivering some cheesy pickup lines. I definitely told you something then. Was the cat in the attaché case the entire time, by the way? I never really noticed that, since he popped out of there to knock our body off the cliff. And whatever it was, it really shocked you. What did I tell you? I don't remember. I don't know. You've got to believe me. After you saved me, I thought I got all of my memories back. But maybe I really didn't. You told me something? I can't remember that part at all. She seems pretty torn up about it. You got the information you wanted from me, and then you shot me. Isn't that what happened? No, I didn't shoot you. Please tell me, what did you tell me that time? What did I learn from you? Huh. So, let's get off the topic of conversation. Just like you said, each person had a little blackboard in his cell, but the thing is, there wasn't anything written on prisoner D99's blackboard. It was blank. What? I guess maybe it means his schedule for tomorrow hasn't been decided yet. Oh, Cecil, you're so naive. Blank? No! Huh? I didn't think she'd lose it over a blank blackboard. How come you're so upset about an undecided work schedule? I'm pretty sure basically everybody watching this has put 2 and 2 together by now. I get the feeling that back when I was alive, I never had much of a schedule to worry about myself. Do you know what it means when a prisoner doesn't have a schedule for the next day? Huh? It means something? It means a day off. It means he doesn't have work to do. It's more like he can't work. And that's because he's going to be executed. Executed. Uh-oh. Wow, we got all kinds of dialogue in this one. Do you know what prisoner D99's crime was? Actually, yes, we do. They said something about him murdering his wife right in front of a family member. That's what they say, but it's not true. He would never, Detective Zhao would never do anything like that. And the death penalty hasn't been enforced in this country for a very long time, not for decades. Even if the prisoner wants it, like in this case, huh? He wants to die? There's definitely something else going on with this case, I just know it. And I have to find out what. If his work schedule is blank for tomorrow, I have to do it right now. So this prisoner D99, Detective Zhao, he must be connected to me in some way too. Geez, they're not even going into black and white for this flashback. After all, he obviously knows me. Alright, let's find out about the chicken kitchen. The police were staking this restaurant out tonight. They called it Point X. Point X, huh? That's a good name for this place. That white-suited inspector was surprised to find out you just casually waltzed in here. Inspector Cabanela? What in the world made you pick this place anyway? I guess I'd have to say because of you. Me? Huh? Yeah, we're gonna find out what was on that note that we couldn't read ourselves. It's good to know. Do you remember that note I found? Yeah, I remember. That note I didn't get a chance to read. Now we know we can't read it all, so it doesn't matter. It had a place and a time written on it. The Chicken Kitchen, 10 o'clock. In other words, I was supposed to meet somebody here tonight. About 3 minutes before we showed up the first time when this chapter started. Yep, apparently so. I just had to get that information you were going to give me. That's why I came here. It was the only lead I had left. And this here is Point X, so that must mean the mark the police were waiting for was me? So what are you going to do now? I mean, you fulfilled your goal, right? You found out who shot you. Are you going to get revenge? That would be easy enough to do. Yeah, she's already dead. All you have to do is not save me. Yep. Seems like a plan. Is this the ending I was hoping for? Bad ending. Have I unraveled all the mysteries of me? Clearly not. What am I going to do now? I'm going to save you, that's what. You are? I want to know everything. Who I was and why I was killed. And I'd like to know who these guys are, too. I want answers and I'm going to find them. But to do that, I'm going to need your help. Okay, I won't say thank you, not yet, and I won't say I'm sorry either. But I'll help see to it that you get your answers. Good. Now I think it's time to go back to the past. I can't leave you lying flattened under a huge chunk of chicken forever, after all. Alright, so this next effort to save Lynn is actually pretty involved compared to a lot of the previous puzzles, and this video is pretty long as it is, so I'll see you, and hopefully Lynn, alive again, on the next episode of Let's Play Ghost Trick.